Welcome back, everybody, to the Miami Dolphins franchise. So we go into Week 8, coming off our bye week and about to start a crazy road trip. 4 straight games on the road. 6 out of our next 7 are on the road. And we start with the Houston Texans team. Now, this Texans team is at 1-6, but they have a bright future. Number 1 overall pick, cornerback, superstar, X Factor. So they have a future there. They also drafted a left tackle who could be something going forward. And they have obviously a lot of cap room to deal with. So they could be building something here in Houston. We'll see. And this is going to get underway here in week number 8. But this is also probably what you consider a trap game, because next week we go to Kansas City. And obviously that is a franchise, a team we've had troubles with. So we just got to take care of business here in Houston and not fall back. And here we go, 1st and 10. Hand this one off to Terrence Galvin. He's got some room to the outside. Great block by Kirkpatrick. And just like that, first run of the ball game, Galvin has 19 yards as Galvin gets the start today after having a very good game last week, or 2 weeks ago after the bye. So 2nd and 8. Tua looking, trying to find something down the field. He's going to fire, and here's Melvin Gordon with the catch. Don't try anything crazy. Just, dump it underneath. Do whatever you can. Pick up the first, and on 1st and 10 we're going end around to Kirkpatrick, trying to get him involved earlier, and he picks up around 8 and brings up a 2nd down and 2. So this Houston defense, obviously not the greatest. They're 1-6 for a reason. They're a building team, so if we can come down right away, get a touchdown and really take them out of the ball game, that would be fantastic. 1st and 10, Tua play action, looking, he's going to fire, has Gesicki with the catch, beats Cunningham in coverage, and he's down to the 5 and a gain of 19. So this drive looking perfect so far, and hopefully we can just finish it off. Down to the 5, 1st and goal. This time we're going to pitch it to Claiborne, and Claiborne just going to be a few yards short, picks up only 2, down to the 3, and brings up a 3rd and goal. As Tua looking around, and he's just going to take this one himself, just can walk into the end zone for the touchdown. So last game looked like this offense got back on track, and right now to start off this ball game, looks like we're right back at it as we were doing last year. So here comes the Texans. Brett Cunningham, number 1 overall pick, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So we'll see what this youngster can do. Like I said, he's a superstar X Factor, so the Texans at least have that going forward. 1st and 10, Cunningham looking. He's going to fire down the field, and that's going to be caught. Fuller brings it in for 21 yards, and he's up to the 46-yard line. So they still have some weapons, no doubt about it. Fuller, Cooks, they have some guys that can definitely get down the field and get it done. But on 1st and 10, guy we know very well from the Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary coming over in free agency, going nowhere as Isaiah Simmons makes the tackle for loss. So 2nd and 13, trying to set up a screen, and this one's going to be brought down. Not a whole lot there as well. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting test for our defense. Obviously, we have one of the best defenses in football, and it's always interesting to see how, rookie quarterbacks can deal with that. As Cunningham throwing it up top, going deep, and this one is going to be incomplete. Cooks couldn't bring it in. So that is a stop for our defense, and now bring back the offense. And the question is, can the Texans stop us? As Kirkpatrick with a catch, beautiful throw by Tua on the money. I mean, that was floated perfectly, 25 yards and a 1st down, and he was pretty much doubled there and still gets away. 1st and 10, now hand back to Galvin. Great running room, makes a juke move. And Terrence Galvin is all of a sudden making a name for himself here. He hasn't always had the greatest amount of playing time, and it's almost like Claiborne. Once you give it to him, maybe he starts to take over. That's going to be interesting when Dalton Steele comes back. He'll be back in the next few weeks. 2nd and 6, do Gesicki. Gesicki with the catch. Tackled around the 20-yard line, and he is a little bit shaken up. And that hit was a little late. That was close to a late hit. Shaken up, so we'll have to take a look at what's wrong with Gesicki. And on 2nd and 10, the pressure gets to Tua. And Gesicki has a bruised sternum, so he will not return. That's going to leave it up to Gronk and Alex Keys to fill in for the rest of this ball game. So 3rd down and 10, and here we go. Going it for Gronk, and it goes up and gets it. He's just too big. He is too big. You just throw it up to him, especially when he has a corner on him. Forget about it. Gronk goes up and gets it, 1st down. And now 2nd and goal. We're going to go back to Gronk, and he can't bring it down. Not sure if he got out the 2 feet in bounds either, but still, going to him, you have to in this area of the field. 3rd and goal. That's what we're doing right here, and he just goes up and gets it. Man, this is why we brought him in. We took a shot at him because when you get down to this field, this part of the field, you know, the field shrinks, but when you got a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", and you can just go up and get it like that, I mean, that is a game-changing player. Probably, you know, probably the best tight end. Maybe you could say Tony Gonzalez in the history of the NFL. But Gronk is just amazing, and even at his age, he just continues to do it here. And now, you know, we signed him to a one-year deal, and I'm half thinking, should we bring him back? We'll see what happens here. But, man, 3rd and 11, and Nathan Martin, the sack master, gets in there, his 5th of the season, and that is a quick 3-and-out for Houston. And here comes the offense once again. Up 14-0. We're going for it right away as it's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play. Maybe just a tad underthrown. Throw that a little bit further. Kirkpatrick's just running underneath it for a touchdown. 3rd down and 2. We'll just hand to Galvin. And, man, our offensive line is just absolutely destroying in the run game. This Texans D-line, it's just not even close. 2nd and 10. 4-man rush will go underneath. This time it's going to be to Claiborne. And Claiborne easily has the first down, using that speed to get up to the 33-yard line and pick up 11 yards. Pretty much like it's nothing as we are in the second quarter here, and right now this is looking like it's going to be a blowout unless something changes as Galvin makes a great spin move. He's going to be down to 11. Yeah, right now, this you could tell the difference in talent in each team. That is for sure. As Tua on 1st and 10, looking around. This time the Texans bring the blitz, and it works out in their favor as Blaylock will bring down Tua and brings up now a 2nd and 15. As let's see, this time it's just a 4-man rush. Tua looking, fires to the back of the end zone, and he has Claiborne for the touchdown. Yeah, it's too much. Right now you can see that we are just too much of a talented team for this Texans team, and it's right now a blowout going on here in this ball game in the second quarter. I mean, we got plenty of time in the second quarter. It's already a 21-0 ball game, and their defense is just bringing it to Courtney Hayward. You know, we're going to blitz a little bit more when it's a rookie quarterback. We're going to, you know, prove to us that you can make some plays. And so far, not looking like that. As on 3rd and 14, he's just going to throw this one up, and it's going to be caught. So, purposely underthrows that one, allowing his receiver to come back to him, make the catch. And the Texans finally trying to get something here. So 1st and 10. Cunningham back to throw. He's going to dump this one back off to Christie, and he'll have a first down and more. And he's down to the 28-yard line, picking up 13 yards. And there's nothing more comforting than a tight end for a young quarterback. That is for sure. 2nd and 10. This time dumps it off to the running back. And right now, other than that, really that first reception to Will Fuller, that's what it's been, running backs and tight ends. 3rd down and 4. We're going to bring some heat. Cunningham, it's picked up. He's going to go, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Incomplete. So, looks like the Texans will have to settle for 3. They at least get on the board, 21-3, and now it's up to their defense to, you know, make a stop. We've had 3 drives, and we've had 3 touchdowns. 1st down and 10. Back to the run game. This time, Melvin Gordon is going to pick up 8. We'll go right back to him here on 2nd and 2, and he's got the first down easily. Like I said, we are just railroading their defensive line in the run game. They're getting a little bit of pressure us in the pass game, no doubt about it. But in the run game, you can absolutely forget about it. 2nd and 8, they're going to dump this one down to Kirkpatrick, just using that speed. And, you know, he just picks up so many yards. Him and Claiborne, you just get it in their hands on the run, and they're just easily going to pick up another maybe 8, 10, 15 yards. Who knows, take it to the house, and you can just see it there. As 3rd down and 8, and there's the pressure. Hassan Reddick, who they picked up in that trade as well for Deshaun Watson. So the Texans really did get a pretty good end of the deal, and so did the Patriots. I think it was a pretty even trade. So Reddick helping out the pass rush of Houston. They just need to really secure things up in their run game. As the run game not working out for Houston, that is for sure. That's a loss. Nice pick, nice tackle for loss from Daron Payne. And on 3rd down and 8, that is an excellent tackle by Isaiah Simmons, not allowing Singletary to get to the outside, and that is going to be another punt. Defense gets the stop. And now, with less than 2 minutes left here in this first half, trying to pick up some more points, as a screen pass to Galvin picks up around 9, and add on 15 to the end of that, because that is going to be a roughing the passer penalty, so that automatically puts us into the 44-yard line just like that. All 3 timeouts, plenty of time. 2nd down and 10. Tua looking, firing down the field. He's got Gronk, and he's got a first down to the 17-yard line. That is a perfect throw, 27 yards, and we're down to the 17-yard line with 1:14 left but a big third down. 3rd down and 10. Houston trying to hold us to 3 here before the half. Keep it to a 21-point ball game as Tua looking around. Nothing there. Just going to throw it away. So we'll end up kicking a field goal. Puts us back to a 21-point game, 24-3. And now Houston, with less than a minute left, is going to try to get something of their own with 2 timeouts left. As Christie's been the main man here in this first half, has the catch. Another first down, timeout, and they're up to the 50-yard line. 53 seconds left. Cunningham looking around, trying to find something down the field. He goes up top, but he overthrows his man, Brandon Cooks, and Noah Igbenogany is there to pick this one off. He is really having a fantastic season. 3rd pick of this season. He's really stepped up into that starting position. And now with 47 seconds left, I mean, 3 timeouts, the way our offense can move the ball quickly, let's give it a try. As Tua, this time, is going to take off by himself, and he's going to get out of bounds. He'll pick up 11 yards. Saves us the timeout. Still have 40 seconds and all 3 left. Just trying to really get into field goal range here. 1st and 10. Tua gets out of the pressure. Looking down the field. He has a couple guys. As let's see, he's got Gronk, and he's got the catch. Gronk is going to bring it down to around the 39-yard line. We'll call a timeout. Great job, finding that open space. Great throw by Tua. And now we got 27 seconds left, and we're just about in field goal range. As Tua rolling out again this time. And he fires, and he's going to have Kirkpatrick for the catch. We'll use another timeout. 1st down to the 10-yard line, and that's what you got to do. When we have an offense like this, just try, even with 40 seconds left, you're down there. We got to at least try it as we go to the back of the end zone. Pretty much just a throwaway there. So 6 seconds left. It's got to be quick. It's got to be a quick throw, and that's what we're looking for. And can't bring it down to Kirkpatrick, so we're just going to bring out Sanders. 3 seconds left here in this first half. Try to pick up another 3. We will. Field goal is up. It's good. It's 27-3 to score as we head into halftime. So forget about that trap game because we are taking care of business here in week number 8 and trying to keep our mini win streak going here as we are just absolutely dominating this first half. Already over 350 yards of offense. It's the Texans defense is having some struggles. As the Jets trying to move to 3-5 on the season, trying to at least stay in that race of the wild card because right now I don't think they're going to be involved in the division, that is for sure. You can see below, Chiefs with a 13-7 lead over the Chargers. Like I said, that's the team we can take on next week, Kansas City. And I believe we've never beaten Kansas City in this franchise. So either way, with Mahomes and company, it's going to be a tough match. But right now, trying to just finish this game off here in Houston. But on 3rd and 10, Brandon Cooks, he can use that speed. And there's the throwing power. Cunningham putting that right on the money, 37 yards. And Houston trying to at least get a touchdown out of this. 2nd and 9, they'll hand the ball off, and that's going nowhere. Nyheim Hines can't pick anything up there. It's just been a tough test for them running game-wise, as this brings up a 3rd and 12. And when that happens to a young quarterback, it definitely puts you in these type of situations where you don't want to be put in. You want to have a good running game, put you in those 3rd and short situations, but doesn't happen here. But Houston is going to pick up another field goal. And it's a 27-6 game. So still a 21-point game. They're just trying to, maybe create a turnover. That's what maybe we're looking for. But Galvin on the carry, and he beats Reed. I don't know what he was doing there. And with Galvin's speed, he is going to be gone. 75 yards. You have a very good drive, and just like that, it's a demoralizer for the Houston Texans team. You at least get the field goal, feel a little bit better about yourself. One play, see you later, touchdown. 34-6 the score, and man, the route just continues to go on here. 2nd down and 10, trying to get the running game going with Singletary. Nothing there, picks up a yard. He only has 4 carries for 12 yards in this ball game. 3rd down and 9, as Cunningham looking, blitz broad, and oh man, Byron Jones probably could have picked that one off. 3 and out for Houston. And here comes the offense. So, depending what happens on this drive, as Melvin Gordon makes a juke move, gets a block from Kirkpatrick, and Melvin Gordon is going to be gone. 66 yards on the run. Man, back-to-back, crazy running plays here for touchdowns. I was going to say, depending what happens on this drive, we might have to start thinking about benching guys and pulling guys, as it's a 41-6 ball game. I think we'll leave the starters in probably for at least a drive, and that's about it. We probably could pull them now, as on 2nd and 10, that's going to be thrown away. That's going to be incomplete and brings up a 3rd and 10. So could be a quick 3 and out once again, as they're going to try to set up a screen. They get this one to Himes, but there's just too many guys there. Isaiah Simmons, Cloud, knocks him out of bounds. That's going to be incomplete, or complete, but well short of the first. And now, it's the question, do we leave these guys in? Because just right there, as Tua takes a hit, you don't want to risk any more injury. But, I mean, there's still 3:11 left in the third. You still want to, try to get something, as this one's going to flutter in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Once again, pressure coming from Hassan Reddick. Yeah, I still want to leave them in. Maybe till we get into the fourth quarter, then I can think about, pulling guys. But right now, I just want to still leave guys in, get some momentum rolling, as once again, the run game it doesnn't happen. 5th tackle loss in the game for Isaiah Simmons. That is crazy. And it's 3rd down and 5. Byron Jones makes the play on Fuller, just shutting down these receivers. And that's a quick 3 and out once again for Houston. That's pretty much been the game for them. So back to the run game, 1st and 10. This time Galvin, not a whole lot there. Now they're ready for it. They're trying to stack the box up and not allowing another, 60-plus yard touchdown run. 3rd down 11. Tua's going to step up. He'll fire, and he's going to have Claiborne for the catch. He also gets out of bounds, doesn't take a hit. That's a 1st down. So I think this will be the last drive for the first-team starters, that is for sure. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Galvin. Galvin, plenty of room once again. Picks up around 8 and brings up a 3rd down and 2. As we'll hand this back off to Galvin. And, man, you can see Jonathan Gibbs just gets off the line, already goes to the second level to the linebackers. And that's why we're easily picking up, rushing yards is no big deal. So there you go. 2nd and 10. Tua going to roll out, trying to find something. It's Kirkpatrick. He's just laying some great blocks out there today in the run game. He's been a little bit quiet, obviously, in the receiving game, but, man, he has been fantastic blocking down the field. As on 3rd down and inches, we'll hand this one off to Melvin Gordon. Another 1st down to the 11-yard line, pick up a 5. And just trying to put in one more score here. I think that's really what we're going to try to do. 2nd and 9. Tua looks wide open as Claiborne. I don't even know if the defense really tried on that one. That was just too easy. 2nd TD of the game for Claiborne. And that is going to put this one pretty much over with. You can see the coverage was just awful. Nobody was there. I'm not sure what happened at all. The linebackers nowhere to be found. And that's pretty much going to end this ball game here in week number 8. It's going to be a 48-13 game. The Texans did end up getting a garbage time touchdown, but we put up over 300 yards rushing, over 600 yards of total offense. And just looking at this game, you know what the Texans are going to have to do this coming up offseason. They have the cap. They're probably going to have the number 1 draft pick the way it's looking. You got to go defense. You have your quarterback. Maybe get some more weapons around him, no doubt about it. But if I'm the Texans, just looking at this game, because right now we're probably one of the premier offenses in football, and to have to compete, you got to put yourselves like, how can we stop this team? And the Texans as a franchise right now, that is not happening. So they're going to have to do something defensively, and that's where we're going to have to go. But you saw all the tackles for loss we had as well. So obviously this team still has plenty of issues. That's why Deshaun Watson wanted out of there. That's why you get rid of him. This is almost a total rebuild team, no doubt about it. Fuller and Cooks are getting up there in age. So the Texans, they might have the quarterback, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows what happens. Daniel Reed, though, we just found out that he's an X factor. So our number 1 pick, we trade Xavier Howard. We draft Daniel Reed. Noah Igbenogany is now number 2 guy. He looks fantastic. And Daniel Reed is an X factor as well. 77 overall, now up to. Zone Hawk is his ability. Strip Specialist and another ability slot unlocks at 85 overall. But it looks like we found ourselves another great corner, and it just continues. With the re-signing of Byron Jones, looks like the secondary is still going to be good for the next few years and even more. And this is a secondary. You're going to need good secondary guys when you take on this team in Kansas City, because Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Travis Kelce, these guys are so fast. And then Kelce, one of the best, if not the best tight end probably in football right now. So you got to be able to cover those 3 guys. And we've had trouble with Tyreek Hill in the past. Big troubles. He pretty much beat us solely on a playoff game in the divisional a couple years ago. We just couldn't handle him. And what was it last year in that snow game when he got loose at the end? I mean, yeah, that's just crazy. But you can see they're putting up third most points per game in the league. And look at the Browns. They are averaging 40 points a game. We're halfway through the season. And they're putting up 40 a game. That is insane. I'm not sure what happened to Brian Flores. He's now invisible, so looks like he's a... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but 40 points a game for the Browns, that is crazy. But you can see two of the top three scoring teams in this ball game. You know, we have a great defense. They have a pretty good one. We'll see what happens here week 9. This is going to be a tough test. Can't wait to get this one underway. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. If you could please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.